Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let me start this video off by thanking you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I am getting ready for the season. In this time of the pandemic and everything else, social distancing and stuff, I ain't trying to bring a whole bunch of people into my house and crowd us up on picnic tables. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my outdoor man cave here and I'm turning it into the outdoor man cave for us to do live streaming. In fact, E2 Blue and Daniel Hernandez may be coming over later on today. And so we're going to be coming out here. Maybe I'll get some chicken wings. And we'll have some chicken wings today. But I'm putting these corrugated panels underneath the deck here. One, to help keep the light off the TV. Look, we're outside. You don't see the glare on the TV, do you? Don't see the glare. Two, if it rains, it's okay. We're not going to get wet up underneath here. And so we have enough space that we can spread out and we can watch the game. So you got to be thinking ahead on this. But back to thanking you guys. I woke up this morning, thank God, I woke up this morning, and I have 30,000 plus subscribers. 30,000. And it's been a long road back because you remember we had the other channel that had about 27,000 and it got shut down. I still to this day do not know why it was shut down. Lost a lot of great videos and things in there, but it is what it is. And for the last 2 years, been rebuilding, and we hit 30,000 fans, subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I couldn't do it, of course, without you guys. So shout out to you. So we're gonna do, we'll do something later on today to celebrate and to thank you guys. Maybe we'll do some more giveaways and stuff for you fans and things. That's what we'll do. We'll give away some Joe Blue shot glasses and maybe some autographed shirts and stuff. But through the course of doing all this, okay, I know I don't work for NFL Network or anything like that. I'm not deemed an expert, you know, like the talking heads out there. I am Joe the fan with the YouTube channel. And I sometimes get things wrong because we know the talking heads never get anything wrong. You'll remember I was all in for Earl Thomas because our defense could use a lights out safety. We haven't had a great safety since Woodson. And that was one of those positions that you looked at a guy who said he wanted to be here, who was a perennial Pro Bowler and could have helped us. And the Cowboys thought the same. They tried to get him at the draft in 2018? Or was that 17? I'm losing years, but they tried to trade for him. They offered up a second round pick for him. And then they tried to get him then the following year. And he ended up going to Baltimore for 13, $14 million, and the Cowboys are like, thanks, but no thanks. And I said, for me, I didn't want to give up more than a second-round pick for him because of his age and so on. And he had an injury, recent history where he had a little bit of a hard time staying healthy. But if you could have gotten him for a second-rounder, then hey, that would have been doable for a couple of years, and hopefully you get somebody in the draft that you can coach up later on. We still have been searching for that safety because we were interested in Jamal Adams, but there's no way in the world you give up 2 number ones for safety. That's just not the ticket. I have to admit, I was 100% wrong on that one. Earl Thomas got in a fight yesterday in practice. He got sent home, and the Ravens are looking into ways that they can get out of this situation. There was the off-season situation with his wife and his brother and some women and everything else where he literally got chased around by a loaded gun and a knife and everything else. And so you got that going on. And so now you kind of say, ooh, that's not the kind of guy that you necessarily want on your team that's got that off the field issues and aggression. Now, on the field, that's the kind of guy who you want. You want a guy who can play lights out. But I kind of like the group of guys that the Dallas Cowboys are putting together. When you listen to Gerald McCoy, even though he got cut by the team, he's like, I'm still going to be here and try and help you guys out. When you think about Everson Griffin talking about helping out like Tristan Hill and these guys that ultimately could take his spot, he's saying things like, we're only as strong as the weakest link. And so I'm going to be the first one to say, hey, fortunately on that one, I'm glad the Cowboys didn't listen to me and get him, because this would be a mess. Because you know how that stuff will be blown up. You remember how Michael Irvin, with the knife, had cut one of his teammates while he was shaving him, insulted him while he was doing a haircut and stuff. You think about Des Bryant fight that we had against the Rams. TMZ was going crazy. Now, I didn't even know there was a fight yesterday. It's not covered by anybody else, except for the fact that the Ravens said, you know what, carry your ass home. Carry your ass home, we're not going to deal with it. That's the only thing about it. It's not, I didn't see it on Bleacher Report, I didn't see it on TMZ, didn't see it anyplace. Only heard about it here because they said, you're on suspension for a moment. When you're wrong, you got to be man enough to admit that you're wrong. And I was wrong on that one. And I'll be the first one to admit it. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad we don't have them. But I tell you what, I'm also going to admit, I like the ceiling in here. Check this out. Look at this. So, I've been working on, started this yesterday evening, and I'm almost finished. I might be one pan short. But look at that. That's my ceiling underneath it here. The nice thing about it is, it's reflecting some of the light back down. So it gives it a little bit of ambient lighting, but not so much light that it interferes with the TV. And so I can't wait to see this tonight. And what I'm going to do, we're going to make this so, you can see I'm sweating right here. Well, I blocked the ceiling up here, so that way I can put a ceiling fan, and I think I'm going to put 2. Put one ceiling fan here, one ceiling fan there. And then we could put a couple little tables and chairs out here. And, this is like cafe tables, little round ones. So E2 can be out here with a computer at his thing, and he can be live streaming. I can be over here. We can have a conversation without being socially close. But check this out, though. Let me show you what we're working on here. Now, check it out. This is, right here, let me take the camera off. We got the fire pit, of course, over here. I got cushions that go on that. Okay, so you don't have to actually sit on the wood. I sit on the wood because I just don't feel like taking all the cushions out of that big ass cabinet right there. But check it out. You got some chairs over here. You got chairs over there. So everybody can be sitting out here and not being too close. So I feel good about this. I feel real good about this. And I'll feel even better once I finish getting these last couple of panels on. And I think I double overlapped them to make sure that we don't get any leaks, and I'm not sure that 2 more will be enough to get there, so I may have to go get 1 more. Ain't that a bitch? Oh well. It's worse things in life that could happen. All right, I'll see you guys.